Alright. So what's up, guys? This is Return to the Chans here. I'm Kevin, or Nivek, and right across from me we got
Ricky572.
And today the Mechanized Madness finally came out, and I got one structure deck here, but in reality we got like maybe almost a whole box worth. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all blurred, but we just got several of these. Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, we just got a bunch of boxes because
structure decks on top of structure decks.
Yeah, yeah. Like, yo, we heard you like structure decks, so we put in them on top of each other. So I'm just gonna open this up now.
All right.
Pretty sure maybe some people seen it already, some people haven't, or
doesn't matter. You haven't seen it.
Or some people haven't even don't even know it's out.
Oh, you gotta show them that. You gotta show them that.
Oh yeah, I know. So you open this up, pretty much gives you information about the deck. You got the card list. Oh wow, look at all this stuff. So
that is like the.
Well, it's a tip thing.
Oh.
So first, over my Dingirsu mat, we got Machina Air Raider, Citadel in the middle, and this one Irridator. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, it's the new Machina cards. Looks cool. Man, if they make a rubber mat of this, I'm getting it.
Ultimate Prime.
I'll probably.
What's wrong with this mat?
Nothing's wrong with it.
Okay.
Just a collection.
No, what's wrong with this mat?
Oh, it's made out of paper. No, who does that? Come on, who does that?
I dare you to take that to tournament.
Hell no, I'm good. I'll just put it over my Dingirsu mat. They're gonna be like, what the hell are you doing? Here we go. This is the. Yep, this is the deck. So I'm about to rip it open. If I can find that one piece of plastic to just tear it.
I have a knife if you want.
Oh no. We're not taking risks.
We're not doing that.
We're not taking risks.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
No. Time to go over some of these cards.
Hold up, you didn't even smell them first.
Oh yeah, let me take a whiff.
Come on, go back. Better than pussy.
Gonna go through the cards a little bit. So the new one, Machina Citadel. This is the new Machina boss monster. You basically have to summon it with a card effect, and it has a quick effect like board wipe. So you target a machine you control, destroy that machine monster, and all monsters your opponent controls with less attack equal to or than that card.
So himself.
So basically, yeah, you can destroy itself and wipe out anything that's 3,000 or less, which I think that's pretty easy to do. And basically, if any Earth machine monster you control, well, except for itself, is destroyed by battle card effect, this comes out of your graveyard. And that's about it. You can do each effect once per turn. So pretty useful boss monster. It's powerful, in my opinion.
Nice.
So this is a strange one. This is the first Machina monster that's dark, because they're supposed to be Earth machines, but this one's Machina possessed storage. So it's basically Machina soldier, but possessed. But it's a good effect though. So if it's summoned, normal or special, you target a Machina in your grave, and except for itself, and you're a copy of itself, then you special summon it in defense. But you cannot trigger its effects. But seeing that it's a level 4, there's Gear Frame that is also level 4. If you ever run through that, you could bring this out, then summon the Gear Frame, rank 4 play, or basically summon any of the other big ones and kind of just use as an extender play or something. And then its other effect is you can target other Machina monster you control, and one spell or trap your opponent controls, you return them to the hand. And you can only use each effect once per turn. So it's a pretty good addition to the Machina cards. I just find it funny that it's a dark.
Why wouldn't they keep it? Because of the possessed?
Yeah, it's possessed, so I think that's why they did it like that. So here's the other one, another new one, Machina Air Raider. So this one, I think this one and Irridator, they can summon themselves kind of like Fortress, where you kind of have to discard another card and it summons it from the hand.
Another machine card or a regular card?
It has to be a Machina card. Machina monster.
Alright.
So this one is, so you discard one other Machina monster, special summon this card from your hand. Then during your opponent's turn, it has a quick effect. You can target a machine monster you control, special summon from your deck, one Machina monster with a different name, and an equal or lower level than that monster, and if you do, destroy the targeted monster. And you can only do each effect once per turn. So I think what makes this one cool, basically if you were to say have this already in your graveyard, Since it destroys, Machina Citadel will trigger after you summon the other Machina from your deck. So it's not bad, and it's cool because, you know, like I said, it's a quick effect, so it serves as a pretty decent disruption with this one. Because, you know, you bring this out on your opponent's turn, and this also has a quick effect to pretty much do a board wipe. So Machina Air Raider is it's a pretty good addition to the archetype.
Quick effects.
This is like, I like this artwork. It's so dope. Seeing 2 fortresses and an Air Raider in there. This is a really good card. They finally got like a consistency card. So Machina Redeployment. So basically it has 2 effects, but you can only do one. First one, you discard any card, add 2 Machina monsters with different names from each other from your deck to your hand. Or you discard 1 Machina card and you add 2 Machina cards with different names from each other from your deck to your hand. And you can only do one of these once per turn. Really good. I mean, back then, yeah, this is pretty much a search card now. Like back then, it was just Gear Frame, normal summon Gear Frame, get Fortress. But now along with the new addition of Machina cards, and now we have this, it's a really good consistency boost in my opinion.
Nice.
I really like that artwork. It's so dope seeing 2 fortresses like that.
You need to play three of them. Huh?
Definitely, yeah. So we have this. This is what was called back then Malefactor's Command or something. I guess they updated the English name, so it's called Unauthorized Reactivation now. It's a quick play spell. You target a machine you control, equip 1 appropriate machine union monster from your hand or deck to that monster. But the union monster you equip cannot be special summoned this turn. You can only activate 1 per turn. So this is essentially Union Hanger without, you know, the searching. Like, it's an instant Union Hanger, and although maybe not gonna see a lot of play in Machina based decks unless you're like making it Union oriented, this is a good pickup if you're playing the ABC deck.
Yep.
For those still in favor of trying to make that deck. Yeah, I mean, it's not dead. Trust me. I'm not going to say it's dead. It's just, I mean, with 1 Dragon Buster, I don't know how you're going to do it. It's a lot of work, but, you know, it's still a popular option nonetheless. And this is a really good card for them. Because, it's essentially Union Hanger just without the searching. You know, it's an instant, and it's quick play, so, you know, maybe it could serve as, like, some form of protection
Union
or something.
Driver. Once Union Driver comes out, you could equip Union Driver to that.
Definitely. And an Eternity Code, remember? Yep. Yeah, an Eternity Code, definitely Union Driver with this.
That's going to go up once Union Driver comes out.
Just a little. Oh, and this, it's common here. So this is the last new Machina card. Or actually, no, there's another one. But this is the fourth monster, my bad. This is the 4th Machina monster that's revealed. Irradiator? I don't know how to say his name. But it's basically like Air Raider, but you do it during your turn, not your opponent's turn. So it's not a quick effect. But basically, you would discard another Machina monster, you summon this card from your hand, and then another effect, you could target a machine monster you control, special summon from your grave. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I know I said like Air Raider. It's similar, but this one does it from the grave. Air Raider does from the deck. So yeah, this one's more of a recursion one. So yeah, you
that's pretty good.
Yeah, so you special summon 1 Machina monster with a different name and equal or lower level than that monster, and if you do, destroy the targeted monster. And again, of course, since it destroys, you're going to be triggering Citadel to come out of the graveyard. So, you know, there's that.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, this is, you know, it's still a pretty good option to play with. And then, of course, I think a lot of these, or a majority of these cards, are reprints. Of course, the classic Fortress, it's a common. I actually, from where we got the decks from, I actually bought a playset of these Ultra, and then so did Gear Frame.
Why? What's wrong with common, Kevin?
What do I look like to you?
Not essential.
No, but anyways, yeah. These, of course, you know, you gotta. It ain't a Machina deck without Fortress and Gear Frame, because these two, man, you splash these in a lot of machine-based decks. Hell, even Orcus, even in an Orcus deck, it's an option. So yeah, there's Fortress. Perhaps. So there's Fortress. There's Gear Frame. Then we got Machina Peacekeeper, another classic. Machina Peacekeeper was played in the early days of the structure deck of the other one.
That's a union, right?
Yeah, this is like their second union, but it's essentially protection. And what's cool is that I mean, it wasn't bad for its time, because when it gets destroyed, you get to search a Machina. You can search for a Machina. Oh no, not a Machina, but you can search for a Union monster, which, you know, you can search basically another one of these.
No.
So yeah, so it's not bad. It's decent.
This fucker's a Union too? Oh, I didn't know that.
Who, your friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Union.
I didn't know it was a Union.
Yeah, it's a Union.
All this time I thought it was just an effect monster.
Nope.
Interesting.
And then right here we got Force, the thing that no one summons. This was like in the early days of the Machina deck. You would just have Force, just for discard fodder. I mean, all that buffness for nothing. What is it? 4,600 attack. I mean, honestly, if it didn't have such a tough summon requirement, I think this deck would be it'd be a little better. But I mean, it's okay. You have to use 4 monsters to bring it out. And then you have to pay 1,000 to declare an attack with it. And that's about it. And then you can send this to the grave to target one of each that makes it. Soldier, Sniper, Defender, and special summon him. Which, I mean, that's not a bad effect, but it's so difficult to bring out.
Just rip it up right now, Kevin.
No. I don't, we don't do that here. And then this was we got Machina Megaform right here, so this is pretty much Fortress on its feet, and this was a cool addition to it. This came out in the new Challengers, I believe, so it was like the second Arc 5 set. It's a cool option because if it's on the field somehow, you tribute it, Lone Fire basically-ish. It's a Lone Fire-esque effect. Summon a Machina from your hand or deck, except for a copy of itself. And then if a face-up Fortress is sent to the grave while this card's in the grave, you know, except by battle, basically, you can banish the Fortress, special summon this from the grave. And unfortunately, you can only do one effect per turn only, so can't do both. But it was this Megaform basically replaced Cannon, because Cannon replaced Force for, like, basically Fortress fodder. It was all Fortress fodder, but at least with Megaform, it's a bit more usable. But with Cannon, I mean, you can summon this too. Basically, you just discard one or more machines from your hand, or send to the grave, and then you summon this, and it gains 800 attack for each machine sent to the grave this way. But, you know, this was mainly Fortress fodder, so that's about it.
Useless.
Then we got the other classic Machinas. So we got Machina Soldier. I think this was the best out of the 3. Unfortunately, it only works on normal summon, and it only gets its benefit if you control other monsters. But summons a Machina from your hand, which, I mean, it's a good effect, but I mean, it would be a lot better if it didn't have that clause. But I think this is the best one out of the 3. Machina Sniper, just battle protection really. Just can't attack Machina monsters except Sniper. So even having 2 copies doesn't do a lock. This one doesn't do anything. It's a flip effect and it adds this card, which no one plays. That's all it is. The Machina Defender's it just searches Commander Covington, which, of course, that's how you bring out Force, which no one plays. You just send one of each of these 3 to summon Force from your hand or deck. I mean, at least it spits it out from the deck, but still too hard to bring out. Trash, yeah.
Oh, that comes in it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So here's some other cool reprints. Jizukiru, the Star-Destroying Kaiju. Really popular with the Cyber Dragon decks. It's a machine that's a light.
It could be searched.
It could be searched, tribute their stuff, Chimera Tech it, whatever. I think this is the first time I've seen this as a reprint. Snow Plow Hustle Rustle. I'm not sure. I think this is popular in train decks. I'm not too sure. It looks like a train, but I think what it says, when your opponent monster declares a direct attack while you control a card in your back row, special summon this from your hand, then destroy as many cards in your back row, and if you do, burn 200 to your opponent. I mean, it's okay. That's 3,000 defense. I mean, that's about it. Ooh, GNX Ally Birdman. This is a cool little reprint. Still limited though. It's too powerful, but yeah, it's really good. This is a powerful tuner. Back in its day too, I think Giragia Karakuri played it. You like spit out Accelerator, bounce it to your hand, summon this, and then summon the Accelerator again. Synchro for Bure.
Boo.
And yeah, you go into Bure too. But yeah, this is a cool reprint. Jax Ally Birdman's always nice to see. Scrap Recycler once again. The the very popular scrap recycler used in Orcust. Yes, I play this thing. The scrap engine is really good. So good. I mean, I really hope they don't hit this card.
That's like a one card
I mean,
combo if you get to pull it
I
off.
mean, yeah. If your normal summon of this is not disrupted, it's a 1-card combo.
I'm gonna tell Edward to play that in ABCs, just to have something to go into.
Oh yeah, I mean it's cool. I mean it's really good. I mean, and also, I mean no one really uses its other effect, but you can shuffle 2 level 4 Earth machines and then draw a card. So it's like a mini Avarice too. And what's really broken about this is that it's not once per turn. So that's Scrap Recycler. Got Torque Tune Gear. So for the ABC folks, I think some decks play this. It's a union, but it's also a tuner. So it has 2 properties of an effect monster. Then we got righty driver, lefty driver. I mean, you get
Searches out the other one.
yeah. Some they summon, they work with each other, and I mean you can't have one without the other. You got friggin' Despot 001 and Despot 003. 003 right here is a 1-card Halcor Fibrax, and then Halcor Fibrax summons another tuner, or maybe another copy of this, and then you make the Mecha Phantom Link, and you go off from there.
Interesting.
Okay, oh, nice. Here's their other new spell. So Machina Defense Perimeter. So this is a new one. Continuous spell. So while you control a level 7 or higher machine, your opponent's monsters cannot target level 6 or lower machines. You control 4 attacks, and also cannot target them with card effects. So pretty good. It's a defensive card. It's really good. And then if a face-up machine monster or monsters you control is destroyed in battle or card effects, you can target 1 machine monster in your grave and add it to your hand. So pretty cool recursion, and it gives your big machines protection. You know, at least the oh yeah, pretty much the big machines. Freaking like Fortress. Yeah, like Fortress and them. Really good protection card. Machina Armed Unit, classic card. I think it was played back then. So when it's destroyed in battle, you just summon one from the deck. Any machine. This is generic. This is generic machine support. It's not necessarily locked into Machina. Iron Call is a good reprint.
Draw 2, right?
No. This is the one that used if you have
not Iron Draw. Never mind.
Yeah, Iron Call. You have a machine. If you control a machine, you target a level 4 or lower machine, summon it, and its effects negated and you destroy it. So I mean, it's an extender, Monster Reborn-ish card. But yeah, really good extender card. You know, especially the deck full of machines, it'll see play. In my opinion, I think it sees play. And then we got Iron Draw. Iron Draw here. I mean, I like what they were trying to do. Although I wish it didn't have the restriction it had. So if you control exactly 2 machine effect monsters and no other monsters, you draw 2 cards. But then you can only special summon 1 more time after
I don't
that.
like that restriction.
That's the only thing I don't like.
Yeah.
It was the controlling 2 machines is fine, but limiting the special summons after that is kind of like.
Yeah, what if I want to pop off?
I mean, you can only play 1 per turn, so I mean, I don't know why they put a restriction like
Right.
that. This is a popular reprint. This thing has like seen its price go up and down a lot. So Magnet Reverse, target a machine or rock that is banished or in your grave that cannot be normal summon set, special summon it. It's a quick play spell. Again, a popular option for ABC decks. In case your Dragon Buster is gone, like banished or in the grave, just play this, bring it right back. Because I mean, like I said, like even though I'm not gonna say it's dead, but it is a lot tougher to play. But this is a card that can like help you make it a bit more viable. Let's see what we got here. Limiter Removal, Machine Staple. You play 3 of these now. It's crazy. Ties of the Brethren. Pretty cool card here. You pay 2,000, target a level 4 lower machine. Well, not a machine, sorry. Just any monster. And then for this turn, you cannot special summon monsters. Also, you special summon 2 monsters from your deck with the same type of attribute and level as that monster with different names from each other. And that monster. Can't battle either. It has heavy restrictions, but...
Yeah, throw that card away.
No. Well, it sees play. It's not a bad card, necessarily. It does see some play, but I think this is like, what, maybe the second reprint of that?
I'll rip it up right now.
Chill. Pot of Avarice. We just got this back into 3, so...
It's in every structured deck.
Yeah, it's in every structured deck, so it's pretty cool to see this, like, getting, like, a lot of reprints again. back when this was playable, you would see it in a structure deck. Then it got banned, so you stopped seeing it, but they unbanned it, so they decided to put it back. So it's pretty nice to see that again. Cosmic Cyclone, another good backward removal reprint. You know, I remember.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Nice. It comes in common now.
Yeah. No, it came common in another deck too. I forgot what deck, but it did come common in another deck. So it's cool seeing this. I mean, back then it used to be Mystical Space Typhoon, so now it's Cosmic Cyclone. So that's pretty nice to see.
Yeah, you gotta play Cosmic Cyclone over Mystical nowadays.
And then the last one is Supply Squad. Since you're destroying a lot of machines, you get to draw along with it. So, of course, that's a really classic card there too. Alright, okay, I think this might be the last new card. So, Machina Overdrive. So you target a machine monster you control, special in one Machina monster with a different name from your hand or deck, and if you do, destroy the target monster. So again, destroying your stuff, you're going to trigger a Citadel to come out of your grave. Or if anything, you can summon Citadel with Overdrive if need be. That's actually, it has no restriction on that.
Sounds like Scraps will work really good with this because they need a destroy to trigger him off, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately not all Scraps are machines.
Oh, really?
No, they're not.
Oh.
They look like it, but they're not.
Oh.
I know. Some of them are machines, not all of them, unfortunately. Like Scrap Dragon, for example, is a dragon. It's not a machine.
What kind of shit is that?
I don't know. They're just, I don't know.
That sucks.
It's made out of scrap. Anyways, so this card's other effect, it's like a mini Avarice. So you banish it, and then you target 3 machines that are banished and or in your graveyard. You shuffle them into the deck, then you draw a card. And this one has that you can only do one effect only, so you know, if you do the summon effect, you got to wait like your next turn to do the mini Avarice effect. But it's a trap, so you can do that during your opponent's turn if need be.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I don't know why this is in here. Cyber Summon Blaster. This is a really old card, but each time a machine is special summoned, while this card's already face up, you burn 300, and it's not that good. This was like really good. This was good with a loop with a Decoy Roid, and that's about it. It's not that good nowadays. You get 2 back to the fronts because you get a trap trick. That's cool. We just got these in the Secret Slayer set, so now it's coming common. But yeah, you get 2 back to the front, which is cool. You know, you target a monster you grave, special summon defense. I mean, it's not Call of the Haunted because it's not attached to it, so it's free summon from the grave. So it's cool to see 2 of those.
That's pretty good.
Because you get it with the trap trick. That's the reason why it has 2 copies.
Yeah.
Begone Knave, another old card. If a monster inflicts battle damage to a player, return it to the hand. I don't know why this is in here either. This is like the second weirdest reprint in here.
Let's throw that card in there just to fill up the.
And then the last card in the deck, Solemn Strike Common.
Let me see it. Nice.
Yeah, Common Solemn Strike. Man, oh how the mighty have fallen. I remember when this thing was secret rare and Breakers of Shadow, and then through the years since its release, it's gotten super, ultra, other secret, ultimate rare reprint. Now it's a common. So there's that, and then of course, I guess you have to scan them now. That's actually not bad. You just scan them to basically read the rules, and then scan here to learn about the set. So that might be pretty cool. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this, deck opening. We don't do this too often. I think the last one we did was the Shadal one.
Yeah, we did the El Shadal one. I did a terrible job on that one. I had no idea what the fuck those Shadals did. Now I do though. I run the deck now, but I didn't know at the time.
Yeah, no. For me, I mean, as a machine guy, I mean, I'm a big fan of machines. Like I always like machine decks and like Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's his fetish.
Yeah, it's my fetish. But I mean, like specifically, I think like when I really started playing a deck together, I was playing like the Machina cards with like Ancient Gears back then, and then it's like, I think it's evolved through over the years.
Yeah, that goes way back, way back to the Ancient Gear days.
Oh, by the way, look, this is I bought these too just from where I got the decks. Just they had to be shiny. I mean they're common here, but I know it comes in the deck, but you just you gotta have them shiny.
Chill,
come on,
Kevin. Chill, Kevin.
Look, it's no problem. Look, look. I mean, look, they look better when they're ultra. I mean, this was common. I mean, nah. Not for me, big dog. Not for me.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more structure deck openings, more booster pack openings, deck profiles, and anything Yu-Gi-Oh related.
Or a podcast too on YouTube.
Oh, okay. And also go listen to our podcast. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, and Podbean. We are under Return of the Chance. Also go check out our Instagram.
At Return of the Chance. And give us a like and follow on Facebook, Return of the Chance.
Yeah, go join our group. We're pretty lonely up there, so.
Yeah. we're trying to get big over here, but we're just trying to spread the word. We like the game, and this right here is how much I like the game. But yeah.
See you guys.
Anyways, yeah. So see you guys for the next opening, whatever that may be. All right.
Yeah.
Take care, y'all.